In the past, the value of a tungsten company was simple. Whoever controlled the mine controlled the market. When tungsten prices rose, upstream producers enjoyed the strongest profit leverage, and the market naturally linked company value to resource ownership. But as manufacturing enters a new stage, that logic is changing. Customers are no longer asking only, "Do you have supply?" or "What is the price?" What they really care about is the supply stable? Is the quality consistent? Can delivery be guaranteed? Can costs be controlled? Can used tools be recycled? In other words, customers are not just buying tungsten powder. They are buying certainty, the certainty that their production lines will not be disrupted. That is why understanding customer processes is becoming increasingly important. The same tungsten carbolite powder has very different value depending on where it is used. In ordinary wear parts, it is one level of value. In high-end CNC cutting tools, aerospace machining, or semiconductor equipment components, it becomes something much more valuable. The more advanced the application, the higher the requirements, particle size distribution, impurity control, grain uniformity, sintering stability, toughness, wear resistance, and batch-to-batch consistency. These capabilities do not automatically come from owning a mine. They require long-term R&D, process know-how, and repeated validation at the customer's production site. So, the future high-value tungsten company is not simply selling tungsten. It is embedding itself into the customer's process, drawings, certification system, and long-term procurement plan. There is another major shift. Tungsten scrap is becoming a second mine. After cemented carbide tools, drill bits, molds, and wear parts are used, the tungsten and cobalt inside them still have significant value. If a company can supply new material to customers, collect used material, recycle it, and bring it back into the supply chain, it creates a closed loop. That loop is extremely valuable. It reduces dependence on primary or price volatility. It helps customers lower supply chain risk. More importantly, once customers consistently return used carbide materials to you, the relationship is no longer a one-time transaction. It becomes a long-term partnership. Therefore, the future competition in the tungsten industry is not just about resources. It is about systems. The strongest companies will combine resource control, powder technology, cement the carbide capabilities, customer process services, and tungsten recycling loops. Mass gave a company the entry ticket. Process know-how determines whether it can earn premium profits. Closed-loop recycling determines whether it can survive and thrive through cycles. In one sentence, the most valuable tungsten company of the future may not be the one with the most mines, but the one customers cannot afford to leave.